Okay, so what we're doing right now, we are putting steering servo. It's a high torque 25 kilogram steering servo. It's a digital steering servo, but at the same time it's not high speed. High speed will be very dangerous for this car because you go in high speed. If the steering moving in high speed, you're most likely going to rattle the car and flip it. So let's start doing this. Don't break this wire when you put it in. It's kind of fit tight, very tight fit here. Let's put the wire first, and we're going to take the needle nose plier and kind of fish it out. I have big hands. I'm going to try to keep them away just so you guys can see how to do that. Pull first the wire, then I put first the area where I have the wires, and then gently you just set it up in so you're not breaking anything. Now you have here a wire, and then you have another antenna here. Pull this thing out. I'm going to show you in a second what to do with that. Then the wire that come through your receiver need to go here into the box. This is just make it waterproof. It's just like you're never going to use water with it, so don't worry. And now what we're going to do, we're just going to close those screws real quick. I'm going to run this part so you guys don't have to get bored. But don't forget when you do that to put the small washer come on those factory screws just to hold it in place. Let's do it in real quick motion to get rid of it. Okay, so now we have the servo sit the right way, and we're not going to close anything yet, because what we want to do is take our receiver, and we're going to need to run the wire for the receiver and put it in the right location for it. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your receiver and run it through this little straw that I got here. And then you're gonna put your all your negative positive for your steering servo. Okay, so STR is for steering. The black wire is a negative, always toward the outside. It's also showing the receiver. Make sure it's all the way locked in. Then you have your two different connectors that come for the castle creation. Again, they're gonna go all the way out. One gonna be inside right now. The other one can go to the auxiliary, so we can do some changes on the motor, but I'm not gonna even plug it yet. We're gonna plug this later. I just want to show like that everything gonna work. So this is how it should be plugged. We have a brown and a black. They're always going to the outside. This is very important. Now we're going to place it in, and we see that we have a lot of space here, and it's good. So what we're going to do, we're going to run the receiver wire with all the rest of the wire. And what I like to do is just push this where it's supposed to be inside here. There is a small house for it. And after it's in there, that's it. It's all set. Next stage coming up. Before we're going to do anything, we're going to turn on our remote. This is the new remote that we're going to set for this. It's a new Spectrum remote. And what I want to do is actually plug the battery. I put in a 4S, I not even put a 6S. I'm just checking that everything is working right now. This is the first time it's turned on. I just let it learn what it's working with. And now it's finishing its own setup, and I can check my steering is working. My steering servo is 0. Now I can set up my steering. This is number 1 that we want to do right now. ESC is still not dialed in. It's okay, because what I want to do is shut it off, and I'm gonna set up right here my steering servo when it's set up to 0, and I put it in and the steering will go straight. And what we need to do is we need to take the steering servo arrive with the arm. We need to take the screw that comes with the steering servo, because it's a special screw that will hold it good together. And we're just gonna drop it in and lock it in place. Close it as tight as possible, and now we're gonna turn the vehicle again. Let's go for a couple cycles, and then I can check my steering now. And this is way too far, so we're gonna change it, but it's turning the right direction, so we're gonna put some limit on this, but it's working perfect. Now, for the car itself, the motor did not set up for run yet. I'm gonna lift the car and just give it a test and see that it's probably on reverse mode because it's not going anywhere. So I'm gonna put it back down. I know I need to do like finish the setup. So now I have the steering is set up, and all I need to do is finish the setup on the Castle Creation ESC, and we're good for a test run. Okay, so everything is plugged. We're doing a test run real quick. The only thing that we need to do is close this and put foam, so it's going to be crash proof. But this, just to show, this is right now on a 4S. Very smooth on a slow and very crazy on the high. And again, this is on a 4 cell right now, and this is designed for 6 to 8. Let me close this thing up and go from there. So we're gonna shut off this, disconnect the battery, and what we want to do is prepare everything to shut down. I got here a piece of foam. This piece of foam gonna protect the receiver in a case of a crash. We just need to kind of move the wires a little bit, roll them together, and I'm just gonna shove this underneath. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fold this on top kind of twice, so it's get a little bit pressure. So right now it's have a little bit pressure over there, so the case, the top of the case will close it down without putting any damages or anything on any of the wiring. And again, all I need to do, find the right direction, put it on top, and that's it. Put my screws in, and that's it. I need to close it, and we can call the happy customer to pick it up. Only thing we need to do is decide where to put the on-off switch, and this will take a minute to do. So this is what we got here. We got the Mamba Monster. It's the Monster X8, so it's an 8 cell, and it's fit perfectly in the Limitless. We have here a Castle Creation motor, and this is one of their 15 series motor. It will give you about 103 to 106 miles an hour with the right gearing. I did not put any fan on it yet because you don't really need it if you open the front. We have the X-Fly 25 kilogram steering servo. Of course, we have a capacitor pack here. It's very important. I had one connector that will go to a split connector for 2 batteries. The reason I put one, because maybe the customer will use 1 or 2. It's better to use splitter for 2 than use a plug to short one in order to get what you need. And this was a quick build on a different setup. We did a couple different setup, and I want you guys to see so you know how stuff will get arranged inside. And we're using for this the Spectrum remote, of course, a good one, 5 channel. so later we can put telemetry and whatever the customer want. Again, hopefully you're gonna like, subscribe, and share. And soon we're gonna going to do like a Formula 1 race car with those cars. We're gonna set it up instead of for a speed run, just for us to go crazy in a track, and I will upload it. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and press the bell icon over there so you get notification. Bye.